red yeast rice flour. It's actually the red yeast rice. What I do is I grind it into powder. Just 1 teaspoon will do. And then 5 spice powder. This is 1 teaspoon. About 1 teaspoon. And pepper, half a teaspoon. Today I'm doing a different version of Char Siew because there's many versions of Char Siew making. Yeah? So we just try on different. I have recipe for different way of making it. So you can try and taste and see which is your favorite. Okay, the red yeast rice, if you cannot find the powder, you can get this red yeast rice from the Chinese medical hall. So 1 teaspoon, mash it. The Hokkien people will use this to make a glutinous rice wine. Yeah. Then the other thing, okay, this is the powder we pre-prepared and set aside. Then now I'm going to add all the liquid. 2 tablespoons of Hoi Sin sauce. Hoi Sin sauce is more towards the sweeter side. And this is the bean. Can't add too much. You can add some of the sauce that gives the red coloring. This is the red coloring is made from just now the red rice yeast. You can add in the powder so that it's more easier to mix. Don't wait until all too liquidy then you mix. It's very difficult to get the powder incorporated. So we will do this part first. Then this is the Cheong. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon. And this is a level tablespoon. It's not cheap because this is salty. Alright, don't add too much. Very important is rose wine. Rose wine will give the nice rose flavor. Put 1 tablespoon. Slightly more than 1 tablespoon also good. Then I'll be adding a little bit of brandy. Okay, 1 tablespoon also. One tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay, for those people who like your Char Siew red color, use this method. And for those who like to have a darker tone, then you can add the black soy sauce. Soy sauce will be about half a tablespoon. Because Char Siew is a very much sweetened dish, yeah. So usually the people who are selling, I was told that like for example 2 kg of meat, they will add about 7 to 10 tablespoons of sugar. So but because now everybody is conscious about sugar, so now instead of using sugar, you can use honey, or you want to have the low calorie sugar like the monk fruit sugar. OK， 今天是要做叉烧。今天的叉烧是比较不一样的，就是我们用那个红曲米来做哈。然后就是放南乳，放一片南乳，放1汤匙的豆酱，还有放海鲜酱2汤匙，然后放胡椒粉、五香粉，还有就是玫瑰酒。玫瑰酒是必要啦 ，because 玫瑰酒会给那个叉烧很香。Remove all the water content so that it will absorb well the marinade. I'll be adding the honey and the sesame last because oil will block the absorption, yeah. So we put the oil last, oil and honey last. Because what is important, we need the marinade to go into the pot first. The pot so that all the marinade can be absorbed quickly. Yeah? Some people will do the marination overnight and so on, but for us is half an hour will do. What you do is don't add the oil first. The oil and honey will be last. Right before you bake, then you add honey. Important is the rose wine. You must have the rose wine, then you will have the flavor of the Char Siew from outside. The restaurant usually we use rose wine. So we will set it for, if you are marinating at home, put it into the fridge so that it's more, use a cling film and wrap it up first. Then just marinate half an hour will do. But for those people who like to have very flavorful, you can always do and keep it keep into the fridge for overnight, yeah. But must wrap up. Because our weather is so hot, so we must put it in the fridge. Okay. Okay, this is a very large soup spoon. Here is about 2 tablespoons. This is honey. I am adding honey first. After baking, we will add some more. Okay? Now it's about 4 tablespoons of honey. Okay, honey can cause the coating be turn a dark color, so we don't add too much. Now is I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sesame oil to cover the honey coating, so that it doesn't burn the honey, but it will cook the meat. So now I'm putting it into the oven in you can use 190 to 200. It depends on your oven, okay? So if your oven is not too hot, then 200, but if your oven is very hot, then 180. All right. I have my fan on. So we'll put inside for 25 minutes. Right, after 20 minutes, you must check first. Check and see whether your oven is too hot. Right? In the oven for 15 minutes, I need to turn it. Scoop the sauce and put it on top. We put that in. And now we go back to the oven for another 5 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes. This is already done. Between 20 to 25 minutes, it all depends on your oven. We will let it rest afterwards, then we'll cut it later. At least let it rest between 5 to 10 minutes. And then this is pork fillet. 这个是猪柳，如果是你用三层肉或者是那个猪颈肉这些哈，那个比较有肥，大概是烘20到25分钟。This is the Char Siew I'm preparing for tomorrow, making Wanton Min. If you want it to be more tender, if you don't mind a little bit thing, within 15 to 16 minutes can ready. But because we don't eat raw, so that's why we cook slightly longer. The color is very nice. And you like it very sweet, please add more sugar, honey.